up, Skylar? Okay, I'll tell Roger real quick. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Dominic Santina alongside you tonight. Week number 5 of the Dirt Slingers Racing League's Monday Night Thunder 360 Sprint Cars. This time we are in Knoxville for our fixed week. Remember, we switch off and on every week. Fixed setup, open setup. This week it is a fixed setup. They're in the middle of their practice session right now. Michael Berthay at the top of the charts with 16.196. Michael Meek in second, Peyton Grease in third, Richie Preston fourth, Craig Dunn in fifth. So they're going to wrap up. They got about 6.5 minutes left to go of their practice session. Then we'll get to our qualifying session. So while they finish this up, we're going to send it down trackside for our pre-race ceremonies.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
My bad. My microphone was muted. All right, so really quick, going to go through this again. Thank you, Jacob, for bringing that to my attention. Through the grid, real quick, one more time. Craig Dunn on the inside for Wicked Cushion, 1-9 Designs and Team CDI from Marysborough, Queensland, Australia. 48 of Carter Chevalier on his outside. Row 2 for Jessup Logistics, Elbow Up Simsport, West Middlesex, Pennsylvania's Richie Preston to his outside from Livingston, Montana for UDSRA, Highside, Fastline, and Speedway Engines, the 56 of David Flick. Row 3, the 66 of Mason Hamill, and the outside, the 09 of Lance Heinenberger. Row number 4, the 16 of Carson Quapple, and the 121 of Blaine Brink. Eric Wilkie has not made the call, so there's going to be 8 cars here in the grid. What I was saying when my microphone was muted is that we are doing a special event here tonight, trying to get to 10,000 followers on our Facebook page. So after each heat race, we're going to look for the first comment to answer the question of what happened in the heat race. And you will get a Tim Sims prize pack. The first one is going to be pretty simple. We want to see the first person that comments with who our sponsor is of the prize pack, and you will win the first one. So first one to comment with who is providing these prize packs will win our first prize pack here for heat race number 1. Here we go, green flag in the air. Right away off to the start, we have Craig Dunn in the 57 taking the early race lead. Carter Chevalier in second. Getting a wide view up here from the top of Knoxville Speedway. This is our 5th race of the Monday Night Thunder series. It's Craig Dunn, Carter Chevalier, Richie Preston, David Flick, Lance Heinenberger, Blaine Brink, Mason Hamill, Carson Quapple, and Eric Wilkie. Eric Wilkie did end up making the call. We're going to go take a look at our race leader. That is the 57 of Craig Dunn, working on 3 of 8 already. Top 4 will advance. Flick holding on to the final transfer spot. Carter Chevalier in the 2nd spot. Battle back there for 3rd and 4th between Richie Preston and the 56 of David Flick. Coming to 4 to go already here in heat race number 1. This one brought to us by Edmund Trophy Company. Greg Dunn, the Australian, still out in front here. This is the 2nd week that we've opened up the server to more drivers. The server was maxing out quite a bit. In the first couple weeks, we opened it up to 50. Had great racing last week. And actually, this is our 3rd week. So great racing 2 weeks ago, last week, and now we see even more drivers joining us here this week. Craig Dunn pulling away over 0.6 of a second over Carter Chevalier here now on the white flag lap. Craig Dunn going to come around this time into 3 and 4 and take the win. Carter Chevalier in 2nd, David Flick in 3rd. Richie Preston gets the 4th final transfer spot. All right, Shapes, I believe it is. You were the correct winner there for heat race number 1. Please go to the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page, message us on the page, give us your information, who you are, identify yourself and where you live, and we'll get it forwarded to the right people, and we'll get you a Tim Sims prize pack. That is correct. Tim Sims is the sponsor. For heat race number 2, we're going to be looking for who is the last car to transfer out of the heat race. So, looking for that 4th car to come across the finish line. 4 cars transferring directly from the race. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Only 3 are transferring tonight. My bad. So we're looking for the 3rd car. 3rd car to transfer out of the heat race. We're going to get them gridded out here for heat race number 2. So look for that 3rd car And if you are the first one to comment when this heat race is over, we will get your information down and get you a Tim Sims prize pack as well. Gridding out on the field on the inside for Royal Sim Sports, Moore, Oklahoma, and Edge Racing Designs, the 21 of Michael Meek. To his outside, the 75 of Michael Berthay. Row 2 on the inside for Hammerhead Sim Racing, Indy Race Parts Midwest, and from Hobstadt, Indiana, the 92 of Paint and Grease. To his outside, the 95 of Dakota Kuhn. Row 3 for Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sim Styles BMRS from Pittsboro, Indiana, the 01 of Mason Hannigan. To his outside for Vanderpool Racing, Skills from Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, the 000 of Austin Stern. Row 4, the 53 of Bob Raimundo, and the 323 of Kenny Miller. And rounding out the field in the back, starting ninth, the 147 of Kevin Lovies. Getting ready to go with heat race number 2, brought to us by Sign It Up Graphics, wraps and signs, and we are getting ready to go. Remember, looking for that third car. First one to comment will get that Tim Sims prize pack. Green flag back in the air. If you did not hear me the first 2 times that I said it, once because my microphone was muted, but I think I repeated myself a second time. We are 61 fans away from, as followers, from reaching 10,000. Our series owner and president, Roger Wagner, really would like us to get to that 10,000 mark. He'll put on a special event, try to get some special interviews in, some big name racers in to come join us and put on a big show for our 10,000 followers. We're trying to hit that goal by the end of the year, so we're only 61 away. So by doing this Tim Sims prize pack giveaway for each heat race, we're trying to get those 61 to join us tonight. So if you have friends that love dirt racing or iRacing, hit them up. Tell them to come like the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page, subscribe, follow, and tune in to this race tonight. You could win a prize pack and help us get to that 10,000 mark. We're already almost halfway through our heat race here. Working on 4 laps to go. It's Michael Meek, Paint and Grease, Michael Berthay in 3rd, Dakota Kuhn 4th, Kenny Miller 5th, Austin Stern 6th, Levy 7th, Hannigan 8th, Bob Raimundo in 9th. Coming right at you down the back stretch. 3 laps left to go for your race leader in that 21 machine. Coming around to see 2 to go this time. Got a pretty good gap over Michael Berthay in 3rd. Grease in 2nd, holding on to that spot. White flag in the air this time. Final lap for your leader, Michael Meek, trying to take the heat race win. And come to the flag, it's going to be Michael Meek, Paint and Grease, Michael Berthay, Dakota Kuhn, Kenny Miller, Austin Stern, Kevin Lovies. And it's going to be Jordan Etter who's going to win the prize pack for heat race number 2. Jordan, make sure you go to the Dirt Racing Network, send Roger your information, and we will hit you up and get you that prize pack on your way. If you have already won one, do not continue to compete in the rest of the heat races. We want to make sure everyone gets a fair chance. If you did not win, please continue to try. We'll try to get you some more. We are going to have 3 more opportunities to try to win a prize pack. Heat race number 3 getting on the racetrack. This is the Scott King Design heat race number 3. Getting set, leading us on the front row for Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sims, Ultimate Dirt TV, Onyx Designs from Plymouth, Wisconsin, the 80 of Josh Stanky to his outside, the 44 of Garrett Halsey. Row 2 for go to stcroix.com from Naugatuck, Connecticut, the 17 of Christopher Monroe to his outside, the 23 of Alex Szerzynski. Row number 3 for BGI SimSport, BSB from Junction City, Kansas, the 1 of Jacob Smuts to his outside, the 59 of Casey Gus. And rounding it out for U.S. Navy, Brazen Firearms from Quad Cities, Illinois, the 65 of Jordan Eder. To his outside, the 90 of Trevor Royer. Heat race number 3. We want to know who was the last place finisher in this heat race. So keep your eye out for the back of the pack. You got the grid scrolling there on the top. I'll try to remind you, you only got 8 cars instead of 9 in this heat race to watch for. So one less car to keep track of, but I'll try to run through the grid as much as I can throughout the heat race. So that way you can figure out who it is. And remember, once they cross the line, first one to ring in and comment with who finished in the 8th place position will get that Tim Sims prize pack. The Scott King Design heat race number 3 is underway. And it's Joshua Stanky jumping out to the early race lead over Garrett Halsey in 2nd. Christopher Monroe in 3rd. He's got that final transfer spot. Smuts in 4th. Gus Szerzynski 4th. Smuts in 5th. Royer up to the 6th spot. Gus in 7th. Eder currently in 8th. Josh Eder, who just won our last prize pack, sitting there in the last one. So he was watching the heat races, jumped in, got the Tim Sims prize pack. Now he's trying to make it directly to the A main, but he's got a long way to go, sitting back there in the 8th place position. Joshua Stanky, still your race leader, working on lap 3 of 8. There's your 8th place car right there, the 065 of Jordan Eder. Jump back up to the front. Stanky got a 0.23 second lead over Garrett Halsey in 2nd. There's Halsey in the 44 car, running the top side through 3 and 4. Here they come. Across the finish line there, midway through, kind of giving you a wider look of what's going on. Good battle back here for 3rd and 4th. Christopher Monroe, Jacob Smuts, Garrett Halsey all battling it out. We're going to go take a look at this one. Trevor Royer up there in the mix now. He's into the 3rd spot with Christopher Monroe and Jacob Smuts. Don't count out Casey Gus, Alex Szerzynski joining the battle. 4 cars, 1 spot available with 2 to go. 3 wide as we go into 1 and 2. Szerzynski drives it in deep, can't make it stick. Monroe's got the spot for the time being, but here comes Trevor Royer, the only guy to win twice in the series. There goes Smuts, right rear contact from Royer. Here comes Szerzynski now, white flag in the air. Take a look at the timing screen right there as we come to the finish line this time. New 8th place finisher, possibly in the making. Coming across the line. There it is. Checkered flag. Stanky takes the Scott King Design heat race win. Halsey, Monroe, Royer, Szerzynski, Eder, Gus, and Smuts. Victoria Stoll, thank you. You are winner for heat race number 3. Please go to the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page. Message us with your contact information and address, and we will forward that on to the right people and get you your prize pack. So that will bring up heat race number 4, brought to us by Wicked Cushion Esports. Getting ready to grid out. We'll bring it to you right here. On the front row in the number 7 machine is Craig Silby. To his outside for UDSRA, a Forrest Waggy I-55 lawyer from St. Louis, Missouri. The 73 of Larry Moody. Row number 2, the 88 of Garrett Boyd, and to his outside, the 420 of Caden Blazer. Row number 3 for BGI Sim Sport, paints by Boyd, BGI from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, the 9 of Kobe Cooper. To his outside, the 777 of Blaze Baker. Row number 8, rounding out our 4th heat race for Team Scott King Designs. Scott King's Designs color in chrome. Telly Lake Vet, Fast Wings from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That is the 118 of Scott King. To his outside, the 41 of Kyle King for heat race number 4. We want to know what racetrack we are at tonight. First one that can ring in either during the heat race or after the heat race will win our 4th prize pack. Once again, if you have already won one, please do not comment. We want to get equal people, or give people an equal chance to win. Green flag getting ready to roll here. Lights out on the pace truck. Green flag in the air. Craig Silby with the early race lead. In the 7 machine, he pulls up in front of Larry Moody, then Garrett Boyd, Caden Blazer in 4th, Blaze Baker 5th, Kyle Keene 6th, Cody Cooper 7th, Scott King 8th. I hear contact. I don't think we have a caution, though. Green flag still in the air. Could hear it through the racetrack. A little contact between a couple of cars. Maybe someone made contact with the wall. But we are still green flag racing. Craig Silby pulling away by half a second over Larry Moody in 2nd. He's got about a 0.4 of a second lead over our current final transfer position. That is the 88 of Garrett Boyd. He's doing battle right now, though, with the 41 of Kyle Keene. Or correction, sorry, he's 17 on the racetrack, 41 in your program. Here comes Keene to the inside, looking with 4 to go if he can make a move for that final spot. Sobey still out by 0.6 of a second. He's got a full second over Garrett Boyd in 3rd. Closest battle. There's a slider back there for 4th or 5th and 6th between King and Blazer. They're going at it. Oh, contact. Blazer goes around. Scott King gets into him. We're going to jump back up. Battle for that final transfer spot. Here comes Keene. Slider. Can he cross him over? Here comes Boyd back to the inside. 2 to go. Track starting to wear in a little bit, making it interesting. Got some good racing going on. Still a half a second between your top 2. This is the best battle on the racetrack right now. Kyle Keene to the bottom again, trying to make that bottom line work as we come to the white flag. Keene going to drive it off into 1 and 2, not slide up. Boyd going to get the run down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 one more time. Garrett Boyd going to get the final transfers position. Craig Silby is going to get the Wicked Cushion Esports heat race win. Larry Moody comes in 2nd. Keene, King, Blazer, Cooper, Baker, all headed to the LCQ. Donovan Dickerson, thank you for your submission. It was Knoxville. Please go to the Facebook page, send your information through Messenger, and we will get you your prize pack, sir, as well. Thank you for participating. Hayden, you were close. You got one more opportunity. We're going to have one more heat race. We'll hand out our 5th and final prize pack of the night. Getting ready to grid up on the racetrack is your final heat race, brought to us by Black Diamond Motorsports. It's the Black Diamond Motorsports heat race, and on the pole for it will be the 50 of Gage, or correction, 5, my bad. It says 050 in your programs. It's actually just going to be the 5 car of Gage Stevens to his outside for Black Diamond Motorsports. Ultimate Dirt TV from Warrensburg, Missouri, the 10 of Ryan Scheidt. Row 2 on the inside, the 28 of Zach Rounds. To the outside from Knoxville, Tennessee, the 107 of Davin Cardwell. Row 2 on the inside, or row 3 on the inside for BGI SimSport. Night Trips from Owasso, Oklahoma, the 13 of Cody Kelly. The 245 of Carlin Cure will be to the outside. Rounding it out for Giant Laundry from Hutchinson, Kansas, the 34 of Ricky Bonham. And rounding it out, the 1 of Brath Kalin. Getting ready to go for the final heat race. We want to know who wins the heat race. The winner of the heat race, first one to comment after the heat race is over, will win the prize pack. Yes, Hayden, we do have a multi-chat, so we're getting it from Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and anywhere else we are streaming, and they all come in as they are written. So it was just a few seconds, but you were beat out by Donovan. So try this time. Remember, we're looking for that heat race winner, and you could win a prize pack this time. We want to make sure it is the actual heat race winner, not prediction, so we're going to wait till the race is over. Right now, Gage Stevens out front, Ryan Scheidt in second. Working on lap 2 of 8. It's Steven Scheidt Cardwell holding the final 3 transfer spots. These are the last 3 transfer spots to transfer directly to the A main. Thank you, Jordan, for sending Roger a message. We will make sure we get that prize pack to you. If everyone else that has already won one could do the same, remember, go to the Dirt Racing Network, send them a personal message with your information and how we can get that prize pack to you. We will make sure we do so. 5 laps left to go in our heat races. Carlin Cure up to the 3rd spot. There he is in the 245 machine. Working on a battle with Ryan Scheidt. Gage Stevens up to the 3rd spot. New race leader. The 107 of Davin Cardwell has drove himself up to the top. Good battle here. Stevens and Cardwell battling it out for the heat race win. The racetrack definitely worked in here through our heat races. As each heat race has gone along, we've seen more and better racing. Right now, Davin Cardwell with the race lead, coming to 2 to go. Gage Stevens in second, Ryan Scheidt in third, holding on to that final transfer spot. Let's go back and look. He's got Carlin Cure, Brath Kalin behind him, pressuring him for that transfer position. The Black Diamond Motorsports driver trying to advance here in the Black Diamond Motorsports heat race. He's got pressure, though. He might have tapped that outside wall just a little bit. White flag in the air. Let's go up and look. Here comes your leader to the finish line. Davin Cardwell will win the Black Diamond Motorsports heat race. Gage Stevens second, Ryan Scheidt third, Carlin Cure, Kalin, Rounds, Kelly, Bonham going to the LCQs. Thank you, Jacob Walker, for the answer. You are our final Tim Sims prize pack winner. Thank you for all of you that participated. We're going to probably do more of these in the future, so make sure you stick with us. Follow the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page and subscribe, so that way we can get more followers, do more promotions, do a special racing night, put on a special show for our 10,000 followers. I guarantee you if we get to 10,000, we'll give more prizes away, I'm sure, since it'll be a special night. So let's get there. If you aren't already following the Dirt Racing Network on Facebook, go do it. If you have friends that you think would be interested, make sure you go hit them up, tell them to follow so we can get to 10,000. We're only 61 away or so. I think we might have gained a couple before we went on the air tonight. Last we checked, a couple hours prior to showtime, we were 61 away. We might be closer than that now. Hopefully we're really close. Our D-Main getting ready on the racetrack. This is the Dirt Racing Network D-Main on the front row. The Kevin Loveys and Casey Gus. Row 2, Kobe Cooper on the inside, Cody Kelly on the outside. Row 3, Carson Quapple on the inside, starting 5th. Bob Ramundo starting 6th. Jacob Smuts on the inside, Blaze Baker on the outside of row number 4. Ricky Bonheim starting 9th, Eric Wilkie starting 10th. And starting 11th, Mason Hannigan. Here we go, getting ready to go. Green flag racing for our D-Main. Green flag in the air, here we go. Kevin Lovey is going to lead us to the green flag here on lap number 1. Contact in the back of the field, a couple cars around. Is that going to bring out our first caution of the night, or are we going to stay green? Looks like they might have got him straightened up. Let's take a look. Blaze Baker, one of them. He's up and rolling, so we're going to stay green here in our D main. Kevin Lovey's, Kobe Cooper, Cody Kelly, Jacob Smuts. 4 going to the back of the C main. Smuts has that final transfer position right now. Let's go back and take a look at Smuts there battling, trying to catch up to Cody Kelly in the 3rd position. Working on lap 4 of 10. Coming back in front of the grandstands to complete lap number 4, almost halfway through our D main. Couple more races to set our feature, then we'll have our pole dash to set our front 5 rows. I believe we're going to take 2 from each heat race, the top 2, so that would give us 10 cars. Looking at that transfer position right now, Cody Kelly, Jacob Smuts, Eric Wilkie. 3, 4, 5. Smuts holding on to that final transfer position. Wilkie in 5th, looking on the outside, trying to find a way in. Then it's Ricky Bonheim, Mason Hannigan, Bob Ramundo, Carson Quapple, Blaze Baker, Casey Gus. The running order. Here comes Wilkie on Smuts, slider. Smuts going to cross him over, exiting 2. Going to go down the backstretch. Good battle brewing here for that final transfer position. Smuts, great job there keeping it off of Wilkie. He slid up, almost right rear contact. 2 to go now. Kevin Lovey's still about a 4/10 of a second lead over Kobe Cooper. Then it's over a full second back to these 3. So the front 2 safely in a transfer position. Battle here, Wilkie, Kelly. Eric Wilkie driving on up there. Can he hold it over Cody Kelly? Yes, he will. He's got the 3rd spot for the time being. Let's look at Eric Wilkie. Now Cody Kelly sitting in that final spot. Coming to the finish line, Wilkie, Kelly going to advance. Cooper, Lovey's going with them as they finish 1-2. Smuts, Bonheim, Hannigan, Ramundo, Quapple, Baker, Gus. Their nights are going to come to an end here in night 5 at Knoxville of the Open Series, or Fixed Series, my bad, of the Monday Night Thunder. Got ahead of myself looking at my sheet. We'll get ready for our C main to grid out here on the racetrack. Starting on the front row for the Dirty Girl and Dirty Dick's Speedwear C main will be the 118 of Scott King to his outside, the 01 of Rath Kalin. Row 2, the 09 of Lance Heimberger and the 000 of Austin Stern. Row 3, the 065 of Jordan Etter and the 420 of Caden Blazer. Row 4, the 28 of Zach Rounds, the 66 of Mason Hamill. Row number 5, the inside, the 147, your D main winner, Kevin Lovey's, to his outside, Kobe Cooper. Rounding out the field, the 013 of Eric Wilkie and the 13 of Cody Kelly. 4 more cars going to advance to the back of our B main. Looks like Austin Stern not making the call right now. So that means Caden Blazer would move up to the outside of row number 2. And that would mean we'd have 11 cars in the feature, or in the C main, my bad. And looks like Kalen there. Blinked for a second. We're getting ready to go. Scott King, Kalen going to lead us to the green flag. Here we go. Our C main underway. Green flag in the air. Scott King jumps out to the early race lead, but he is followed very closely by Braith Kalin there. Braith Kalin in second. He's actually running the 12 machine on the racetrack. He's going to slide up, try to take the lead away from Scott King. He's got something blinking there, a little connection issue maybe. Here comes Kalin in the 12 car, trying to slide up in front of Scott King. Working on lap 2 of 12. 12 laps here in our C main. Here comes Caden Blazer trying to drive up there. He's in the 3rd spot now. Let's go back and look at that. It's Blazer, Rounds, and Hamill battling it out. Oh, Blazer put a slider in there in 3 and 4. Lost some time. Rounds was all over him. Here comes the 18. Or that's the 147 in your program. The 18 on the racetrack of Kevin Lovey's driving up here. Quite a few cars now all of a sudden making their way through that middle to bottom line. And it's got really exciting here for that 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th spot. Here comes Lovey's with a big slider in 1 and 2. Is he got the 3rd spot? He does. Blazer to the inside. Kelly coming with him. Almost 4 wide there. Exiting 4 Rounds. Gets a shot from the back of Blazer. Kelly into, or that's Wilkie, into Heinberger. They're going to drop like a rock through the field. That's going to bring out our caution. Eric Wilkie was making a charge through the pack. He now finds himself on his driver's side window there in the corner. Let's go back and take a look. He was driving up here with quite a few of the guys, Heinberger and some of the guys from the D main. Here comes Wilkie to the inside in that 13 machine, running that middle line. He comes up, Rounds takes a shot off Blazer. Wilkie gets into him. That sends Wilkie up into the track into Heinberger. Heinberger goes up into the wall. Then Wilkie gets another tap, sends him into the outside wall, nose first, spins him around on his side, and then he's trying to pin that throttle, spin it back up on his wheels, but could not do so. He's going to need a tow. So, it's going to bring out our first caution of the night. Made it halfway through our C main before we had a caution. So that's a pretty good night when you can go that long without having one. Jump back up here to the front. We'll give you the top 10 in just a second. Timing and scoring updating at the moment. Kalin with the race lead. Scott King in second. Kevin Lovey's in third. Caden Blazer fourth. Zach Rounds fifth. Let's go up here and get Scott King. Results have updated, so, well, no, they're going to recycle again, so we'll keep it here for a minute, but we gave you the top 5. Heinenberger, I think, was in 6th. No, he's in the top 5 now. He's got that 5th place position. Cooper is now in 6th. Eder 7th. Kelly in 8th. I think we have 9 cars on the racetrack currently. It's showing Hamill as the race leader. That is currently not correct. Eric Wilkie is also not running in 2nd place. Sorry about that. A little behind. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Forgot to fast forward for a second, but we're black. Green flag racing. Yes. From what I heard, top 3 are going from each heat. So that means that would give us 15. We'll take 5 from the B main. That'll give us our field of 20. Battle up front. Scott King, Kalin battling it out. Coming to 4 to go. Kevin Lovey's now up here in the battle. Here he comes. He has drove from the back to the front. Kalin with some trouble. Someone got sent. Yeah, it was Kalin. He's having some connection issues, so it wasn't him that fell, but he's blinking on and off your screen. He's returned back to the lead. We're going to keep it on Lovey's for the time being because Kalin keeps blinking off your screen. He's your race leader. Caden Blazer up to the 3rd spot. Zach Rounds holding on to the final spot, but he's getting pressure from the 9 of Lance Heinberger. 3 laps to go, now 2 to go as they come to the start-finish line. Kalen still with a 0.2 of a second lead over Kevin Lovies. White flag in the air. Let's go up there and join your leader. Kalen trying to wrap this thing up. Oh, he makes contact with the 18, but I think he got the win. Kalen takes the Dirty Girl and Dirty Dicks Speedwear C-Main win. Made some contact there with Lovies after, but Lovies, Rounds, Blazer all going to advance to our B-Main, which is going to get set on the racetrack now. We'll take 5 to the show. We got the pole dash and then our feature coming up after this. Moving right along here tonight on our Monday Night Thunder series. Let's get them gridded out on the racetrack. Give you the grid and how they're going to start. On the pole will be the 225 of Richie Preston to his outside, the 95 of Dakota Kuhn. Row 2, the 90 of Trevor Royer, the 41 of Kyle Keene. Row 3, the 245 of Carlin Cura, the 121 of Blaine Brink. Starting 7th, the 323 of Kenny Miller to his outside, the 23 of Alex Trzynski. Row number 5, the 9th of Kalen, your C-Main winner, and the 28 of Zach Rounds. Rounding it out, the 147, actually the 18 on the racetrack, and the 4 is Kevin Lovies, and the 420 of Caden Blazer. Getting set for our School of Sim Racing B-Main. This will be 14 laps to decide the final 5 cars in the show. Richie Preston in the 25 machine going to lead us to the green flag. Dakota Kuhn. One name to watch out for is that 90 of Trevor Royer. He is the only 2-time winner so far this season. He won in week number 1 and week number 3. Davin Cardwell, Max Stanball looking to join him here tonight. They've picked up spots into the show already. Pace truck going to pull it down and away. We're getting ready to go. Richie Preston going to lead us to the green flag. There it is, green flag in the air and a great jump by Richie Preston. Dakota Kuhn tucking in second, Kyle Keene in third, Trevor Royer in that final transfer spot. He's already doing battle with Blaine Brink. We're going to go back here and look at this battle. Hot and heavy back here from 4th on back. We've just continued to see this racetrack work in throughout the night. Continuing to be so here in the B main. Cars all over the racetrack. Starting to get pretty slick. You can see it out there. Cars going to the top side, but there still looks like a couple cushions there. One through the middle of the corner, one to the top side. Slider there, Royer into the fence. Kenny Miller took him out. Little contact there, shoved him into the right outside wall with Miller's right rear. He's going to drive up back, or that was Kyle Keene, my bad. Keene was the one that made contact with Trevor Royer. Royer going to try to come back now. He's heavy on the throttle. Aggression may be playing a little factor. He's driving more determined now. But Keene has drove himself up to the 2nd spot. Battling with Dakota Kuhn at the time being. Richie Preston out front and checking out. 0.7 of a second out front. It's the best spot to be on the racetrack right now. 4th spot, Kenny Miller battling with Blaine Brink for that final transfer spot. Or actually, Brink is in the final transfer spot in that 5th place spot. Trevor Royer, first man out right now. we were looking at Miller and Kuhn. Here is Brink in the 21 machine. Trevor Royer right behind him, halfway home in our B main. Going to see if Trevor Royer can make a move for that final transfer spot. Things up in front of him, kind of single file for the time being. Here comes Trevor Royer with a slider in 1 and 2. Can he hold it off? Brink going to dive back to the bottom. Into 3 and 4 they go. Brink with a slider. Royer going to cross him over. Back to the start-finish line. Good battle here for 5th and 6th. Royer gets a run. He's going to drive up to the back of Dakota Kuhn. Here he comes for the 4th spot. Brink tapped that outside wall. That lets Royer pull away and now allows Szerzynski to join the battle. Richie Preston still out front. Keen 2nd. Miller 3rd. Kuhn 4th. Royer 5th. Here comes Szerzynski for 6th. Jump up. Here comes Royer on Kuhn for the 5th spot. Good battle back here. Brink battling back for the 6th spot now. Four laps left to go. 4 cars battling it out for 2 spots. Trevor Royer, Dakota Kuhn, 4th and 5th. Szerzynski, Brink, 6th and 7th. Top 3 have stayed the same. As we get 3 to go, contact in the back. Brink and Szerzynski get together. Let's go take a look at it. Here they come. Brink had got a little loose trying to dive, or Szerzynski got a little loose trying to dive under Brink. He's going to throw a slider here in 1 and 2. Brink going to come to the inside. Don't know who made contact with who. I just saw both cars go into the wall. Here they come into 3 and 4. Brink going to drive it down to the bottom. He's going to slide up. Yep, and Szerzynski's there. Szerzynski goes for a ride. Brink goes into the outside wall. That's going to bring out our first caution of the B main, our second caution overall. And that'll let us reset the order here with a green-white checkered shootout on tap to decide our final 5 spots. Making sure we are set and ready to go. Pace truck going to pull away. We're going to go green flag racing for the shootout. Pace truck going to dive off. Here we go. Green, white checker to decide our final 5 spots. Richie Preston going to lead us to the line. Green flags in the air and a good restart for Richie Preston. Let's take a look out because the intensity is going to ratchet up here in the last 2 laps. Kyle Keene, Kenny Miller battling it out for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Dakota Kuhn holding on for 4th. Trevor Royer able to pull away for the time being in the 5th spot. White flag in the air this time. White flag in the air coming to conclude the School of Sim Racing B main. And it's going to be Richie Preston taking the win. Kyle Keene, Kenny Miller, Dakota Kuhn, Trevor Royer all going to advance. Trevor Royer is going to have a shot at his 3rd win on the season. It's going to be quite the haul, though. He's going to be starting dead last on the field. We're going to get ready to go for our pole dash. Getting out on the racetrack, these will be the top 2 from each heat race. So we should have 10 cars gridding out as they come out on the racetrack. I will tell you who they are. We already got the 92 getting ready to come out. That's Peyton Grease. Garrett Halsey coming in the 44. The 80 of Josh Stanky. 21 of Michael Meek already on track. Give you a wider view as they get ready to go. Larry Moody coming out here. Gage Stevens, David Flick. Let's get a good close up, see who's up there on the front row. We get them as they line up. Is that Craig Silby up there? Nope. There's Joshua Stanky. He's going to start on the pole position. They're going to get him sorted out now here. Here comes Stanky, going to start on the pole. They're still trying to decide things here, get it sorted out. Looks like Craig Dunn's probably going to start on the pole. The Australian going to get the pole for the pole dash. There goes Grise around. No, they're going to put Dunn in the back. So let's see. Grise is going to get the pole here. Making Grise on the pole. Things taking a minute to get sorted out. Let's see who is to his outside. The 15C. That's not. Halsey's back there. Gotta click around for a minute. That's Chevalier on the outside in the 15C. Stanky on the outside of row number 2. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Peyton Grease going to get the early race lead in that 92 machine. We do not have an opportunity for any of our previous 2 guys that have won the pole dash. Max Stanball has won it 3 times. Davin Cardwell, the only other one to win it. Neither one of them here in the pole dash. So we're going to have a new winner here tonight in the pole dash. Josh Stanky jumping out to the race lead. Then you see a battle there with Craig Dunn for second. Craig Dunn going to the 3rd spot. Now he's dropping back a little bit. Halsey holding on to that 2nd position. So it's Stanky, Halsey, Dunn, the top 3. Then here comes the 44. Or no, Chevalier, my bad. Chevalier in 2nd, Dunn 3rd, Halsey's in 4th. Bar with me here. We don't have the live timing and scoring like we do during our races. Have to kind of go with it on the fly. Larry Moody in the 5th spot. Then it's Craig Silby in 6th. Grease back there in about 7th or 8th. Josh Stanky's running away with it here, though, in the pole dash. 6 laps, so we're winding it down here quickly. There's your race leader. Go back to Chevalier in 2nd. Craig Dunn battling with Halsey for 3rd and 4th. Halsey's going to go around. I think that's going to do it. Joshua Stanky going to take the pole dash win. That'll wrap it up. We'll get it here in a second. Chevalier is going to come across in 2nd. Dunn in 3rd. Halsey, I believe, in 4th. We're going to go thank a few of our sponsors. When we come back, we are going to go to our feature. That was your Dirt Racing Network pole dash. Your winner, Josh Stanky. Let's go thank a few sponsors. We'll come back in just a minute. Welcome back to the Dirt Racing Network. Take your dirt sim racing to the next level by joining the best sim racing community online today. At the School of Sim Racing, you can learn to drive and set up your car like a pro. With a ton of free trainings and free setup for sprint cars, late models, midgets, and more, it is the perfect place to get your dirt sim racing on the right track. Visit schoolofsimracing.net to learn more today. Thank you to our sponsors, School of Sim Racing and Tim Sims, along with many of our other wonderful sponsors, such as Wicked Cushion Esports, Black Diamond Motorsports, Scott King Design, Sign It Up, Wraps, Signs, and Graphics, Super Clean, and of course, Dirty Girl and Dirty Dicks Speedwear. We are getting ready for our feature here for our Monday Night Thunder series, brought to us by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. I'm going to give you the grid right now as they're rolling around. Starting on the pole will be Joshua Stanky. To his outside will be Carter Chevalier. Row 2, Craig Dunn. And I believe Halsey will be starting 4th. We'll grid through these couple to make sure we got them right. When they reset the order, we're going to go 30 green flag laps. Timing and scoring is going to show you 33. That's because we're going to take 3 laps to reset the grid from the pole dash. So starting from 11th on back, we know these are accurate and precise. So 56 starting in 11th will be the 56 of David Flick. Starting 12th will be Michael Berthay. Row number 7 on the inside, Christopher Monroe. Outside, Garrett Boyd. Row number 8, Ryan Scheidt, Richie Preston. Row number 9, Kyle Keene, Kenny Miller. Row number 10, Dakota Kuhn and Trevor Royer. Davin Cardwell not making the call. He'd be the 20th car right now. So we got 19 in the field. Joshua Stanky, Chevalier on the front row. Dunn, Moody, row 2. Halsey, Sibley, row 3. Meek, Grease, row 4. Stevens, Berthay, row number 5. 2 more laps here before we go green flag racing. Joshua Stanky going to lead us to the green flag. So let's give you a look. You said Cardwell not making the call. He won week number 2. Stanky won Stanball won last week, and Royer won week 1 and 3. I don't believe Stanball made it, did he? Yeah. Stanball did not make the show tonight. Cardwell did not make the call. So Trevor Royer, who's starting 19th, is the only one that has an opportunity to repeat tonight. Let me tell you, my money's on either Craig Dunn or Joshua Stanky. Both cars have looked mighty fast. If anyone has a prediction out there, I love welcoming them. I love making predictions. I'm not a bettor, but I like trying to predict what's going to happen. And I think either that 80 machine or that 57 machine is going to end up on the top step of the podium tonight. It could be a good battle between those 2 cars on the inside row. Getting ready to go green flag racing this time. Here we go. Joshua Stanky going to lead us off into turn number 1. Garrett Halsey in there, tucking into the 2nd position. Here comes Chevalier on the outside in the 15C. He'll settle into that 2nd spot for the time being. Here comes Craig Dunn. We got a caution on the racetrack. Let's see, not quite sure who it is. Let's go take a look. Garrett Boyd's pretty slow. It's usually a good sign of things, especially when he started about mid-pack. Let's go see what happens. Clean restart, everything good into turn 1 and 2. Got turned around a little bit, got that car sideways. Took a shot from Richie Preston and then took another shot from Trevor Royer. So for Trevor Royer, that's what happens when you start in the back of the field. Sometimes you don't get the best luck, and right there, Boyd gets turned down right in front of you. You have nowhere to go and run into him. So we got a lap in before our first caution. We had gone through most of our Heat races and LCQs caution free. Not the case here so far in the A main or our feature. We'll see what happens in the next coming 29 laps. Joshua Stanky, Chevalier, Halsey, Dunn, Sibley, the top 5. Booty, Meek, Grease, Stevens, Birthday, the top 10. Reminder, if you won a prize pack, I saw that quite a few of you have already messaged the Dirt Racing Network on Facebook. Make sure you do so. That way you can get your prize pack and we can get it sent to you. Make sure you identify yourself and give us your information so that way we can get in touch with you and get that sent out to you. Thank you to Tim Sims once again for giving us our 5 prize packs here tonight. Make sure if you have friends that would enjoy the Dirt Racing Network and what we put on, go let them know to give us a like, share, and follow. If you are tuning in for the first time and you have not done so already, make sure you go do that so we can get to 10,000. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube, Twitch, and any other pages we may have so that we can stay up to date and get notified anytime we go live. Green flag back in the air. Joshua Stanky working on completing a lap. He's getting battled hard by Garrett Halsey here for the race lead. We made it through the first lap on the restart clean. Halsey challenging for that race lead right away. Great restart by Garrett Halsey. He's trying to pull away from Joshua Stanky, trying to pull the upset here. There wasn't one car that was more superior than the other through practice and qualifying. Stanky had a good run in the pole dash, which made me think that he was going to have a good run here for the win in the heat or in the feature. We get another caution on the racetrack. Ryan Scheidt's pretty slow. Let's go take a look. That 10 machine with the UDTV. Dakota Coons there that make contact into the wall. Goes Scheidt. Gets into Dakota Coon. I don't know if that was a little incidental or a little contact after getting together the first time. Either way, you can see Scheidt not being able to turn that car, having some trouble turning it around on the racetrack. Kuhn went around. It's going to bring out our second caution of the night. Scheidt back at the back of the field. Currently have still 19 cars running on the racetrack. Gavin Cardwell, the only one not making the call and on the racetrack right now. So that's good to see, even though we're only 4 laps here into our feature. Looks like Trevor Royer's on pit road. 90 car there shown there as we clicked on him for a second. He's being shown in first place. That is not accurate. He was on pit road. I think he was getting ready to leave. Yeah, he's gone now, so take a look down pit road. So the 90 machine off of pit road trying to catch back up. Lights have gone out on the pace truck. That means Royer's caught back up with the pack. We're going to get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Pace truck down and away. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Halsey, your race leader now, out front of Joshua Stanky and Michael Meek. Meek battling with Carter Chevalier for the 3rd spot, final spot on the podium. Halsey and Stanky battling it out. Garrett Halsey, kind of a surprise showing here in the feature. I'm looking, not even many of our podium finishers so far this season in here. So this could be a good night for some of these guys to gain some points on our top guys. Stanky holding on to the second spot. Timmerman not in here. Royer's having trouble. Did Nathan Davis make it? I don't even think Nathan Davis made it. He did not. Cardwell missed the call. I don't think Michael Sheridan's in here. I think Ryan Scheidt might be, besides Trevor Royer, the only one that is in the feature that has made it up on the podium here this season. So we could have a completely fresh and new podium 3 tonight. Peyton Grease has drove up through the field. He's into the third spot. So Josh, it's Halsey, Stanky, Grease, Meek, Moody, the top 5, working on lap number 13 of 30. Halsey got a 0.4 of a second, almost half a second lead over Stanky now. We'll show you the gap back to Grease. There's Grease, and then it's a stack up behind him. Got Larry Moody up into the 4th spot. Michael Meek is dropping, so is Carter Chevalier. They're back there behind Larry Moody, battling for 5th and 6th, and then it's Craig Dunn, Gage Stevens back there in 7th and 8th. A little surprising. I thought Craig Dunn, the way he showed up in his heat race, was going to have a good run. Not so here in the feature. Could be a good battle here, though, brewing between Moody and Grease. We'll go up to our leader. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. Joshua Stanky has reeled in the 44 machine. He's starting to make different lines work. You can see how bumpy it's getting down the straightaways. Coming, closing in on 10 to go. We're on board here with Stanky. See how much he's having to work that steering wheel. He goes to the top side here. You can see there's a little bit of a cushion up here. You can see how slick it is down there to the inside. Halsey trying to work that bottom side. Now he's going to go to the bottom, try to slide up. Closed in there on 1 and 2 on Halsey. It's about half a second the difference. Grease and Moody staying in the 3rd and 4th spots. Craig Dunn up to the 5th spot. Gage Stevens in 6th. Richie Preston 7th. We're going to get off that because the last time, about a week or 2 ago, last time I was on board with somebody, caused them to wreck. So we're not going to try to do that here to Joshua Stanky, who's having a solid run in the 2nd position, trying to track down your leader, Garrett Halsey. Go back here and look at Larry Moody trying to reel in Peyton Grease. Things settled down here on the racetrack, trying to look for some action. Pretty single file. We'll go back just a little bit more. Looks like Richie Preston trying to battle with Gage Stevens. Contact there. There's a little action we like to see on the racetrack. Here comes Birthday through as well. This is for 6th, 7th, and 8th, right behind Craig Dunn. Look at him behind him, though. 4, 5 wide. Trevor Royer in the mix with that one. Let's go back and look. We'll select on Trevor Royer. Look at what they're trying to deal with back here. There's Chevalier, Royer. Oh, slow car. Grease is in trouble. Our 3rd place car. Peyton Grease has trouble while we were looking back in the field. Let's see what happens. Here he is, running all alone on his own. Slides up. Does he jump the cushion, get into the wall? Yes, he does. Spins it out in the middle, or the exit of turn 2. Tries to get it rolling again. Now does he get run over? Nope, he's just slow. Yep, he gets tapped. Chevalier gives him a tap. And he might have done some damage. You can see those tires spinning pretty hard, not really going anywhere. So could that end the night for Paint and Grease? An unfortunate break there for your third place car on the podium. He's got it back up and underway. Jump back up here to our leaders. And we missed a lot. My bad while we were looking back there at the 5 wide. We got a new race leader. Joshua Stanky is currently sitting in the lead. So I guess we won't take our eyes off now the front, especially since we are within 10 to go. This is our third caution of the night. We got 8 to go, 7 to go when we hit the line for the restart. 2 different lead changes, Halsey and Stanky swapping it back and forth. How about Larry Moody now up here in the 3rd spot on the final step of the podium. And all of a sudden, Craig Dunn finds himself 1 spot out. The Australian trying to get on the podium. Don't count out Richie Preston back here either. Top 5, pretty stacked. We'll see what we can do. Coming to the green flag this time. Joshua Stanky going to lead us to it. There it is. Here we go. Can Halsey make another run? Try to get around Joshua Stanky. Stanky going to slide up. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Looked like Halsey was running away with it, then had some trouble. Let's keep a look on Halsey. Let's go back and look at Larry Moody, Craig Dunn, battling it out for the final spot. This is a good battle for your final spot on the podium. Craig Dunn's got it for now. Let's see if he can hold it with 4 to go. Side by side, Dunn had it at the line that time. I think Dunn's got the preferred line right now on the bottom. Seems just a touch quicker. Not much quicker. They're almost dead even, but when you get to the corners, because it's the shortest line around the racetrack, Dunn able to really pull away that time out of turns 1 and 2. He's going to pull ahead of Larry Moody. Maybe a little bobble there by Dunn. Caution comes out to throw another thing in the ring here, another hat in the ring. We got another caution on the racetrack. Let's go back and see who it is. Ryan Scheid is on pit road. Trevor Royer, he's in the back. Let's see if he has some trouble. Oh, he got into the wall there. I don't know if that's what brought out the caution, though. I think it was up in front of him a little bit more. Paint and Grease again. Not quite sure who it was that time that brought out the caution, but we'll get set to go one final time. We're going to have a green-white shootout. Oh, Garrett Boyd's on pit road. That could have been him. Let's quickly go back and look. No, he was just sitting on pit road, so he's coming back on the racetrack now after the caution. So Joshua Stanky able to rebound, mount a charge, and get back to the lead. Now he's going to have to hold off Halsey one more time. Garrett Halsey been pretty good on the restarts. Same with that 3rd and 4th place battle. Craig Dunn was able to jump ahead of Larry Moody on the restart. Can Larry Moody return the favor for the third place spot? Would be a green-white checkered to decide this race here tonight. Here we go. Two final laps to decide it. Green flag in the air. Joshua Stanky going to try to hold off Garrett Halsey. We're going to try to keep an eye on the third place battle as well. Larry Moody, Craig Dunn battling it out for the third and fourth spot. Larry Moody going to dive onto the bottom. Craig Dunn holding it on. Joshua Stanky coming out of turn number 2. White flag in the air. Is he going to do it? He's going to hold off Garrett Halsey for the Tim Dirt Track Simulators feature win here in week number 5. Halsey will come across in second. Craig Dunn will come across in third. So a brand new podium here tonight. All right, got him stopped there on the racetrack. So do we have a better camera view real quick? Good enough, I think. All right, we'll get these guys up here in the booth with us. We'll get Craig Dunn up here first. Our third place finisher, Craig Dunn, here tonight. Craig, do you got a copy? I can hear you, or I can see that you're talking, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I've got you, mate.
All right, there we go. All right, Craig, first time back with the Dirt Racing Network here in a little while. I know it's kind of hard from being in Australia, but how does it feel to end up on the podium here tonight?
It's always good, mate, to end up on a podium, but yeah, it's just tough trying to make time to get here and race, and I've literally got to go to work in about 5 minutes flat, so I squeezed it in and managed to get one in.
All right, well, we'll keep the interview short so that way you still have time to go. Congrats on the podium. Anyone you want to thank before we send you on your way here tonight?
Yeah, thanks, mate. Just obviously Team SETI guys, they're a great bunch of guys, fun to race with. Wicked Cushion, Wicked Energy Gum, all the guys that help out, with the team and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, and you guys for obviously broadcasting, putting it on. It's always good to run with you guys, and yeah, it was fun.
All right, Craig Dunn, our third place finisher here tonight. Thanks for joining us once again. Hopefully you can come join us more often. If you can make time in his schedule, we'll get our second place finisher in here, Garrett Halsey. We'll get him in the chat once I find him. There he is. We'll pull him on up. Garrett, do you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man. Seemed pretty fast on the initial start. It kind of blew by Josh there. Restart kind of tripped you up. Track seemed pretty racy. How was it from your seat?
It was pretty good. Josh was fast. I knew that it was just me and him. I don't think anyone else was there to contest. But I knew it had to be perfect, and I knew it was just going to take one mistake for me to let Josh by, and that's what happened. I got into the cushion there coming out of 2 pretty good and allowed him to get by. I feel like the line that I was running, I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of people running the bottom in 3 and 4, but I feel like I was making it work, and I was basically gonna tell Josh to either rip it around me or wait for me to make a mistake. So it was all in all a good run. I've been running a lot of top tens here running this league, so I felt like a win would have been a little bit too early for me, but to finally get on the podium, I think is a good stretch towards getting that first win.
Yeah, second place tonight. Is there anyone you want to thank before we send you on your way?
No, I want to thank racingboys.com, Tops Up Earbud, Quality Threads, just those guys, supporting this race car, and had a lot of fun here in Knoxville tonight. Knoxville's been one of my more bad tracks where I have a giant monkey on my back, so I didn't really expect to get this close to a win, but it was a good race with Josh. He raced me clean. I just about fenced them early on in that race, so he was the guy to beat tonight. So congrats to him.
All right, that is your second place finisher here tonight. Garrett Halsey taking the second place spot. We'll get our race winner up here. Pull him up in the booth with us. Switch this on over. All right, Josh, do you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right. First off, not many of the top guys that have been here in the first 4 weeks in the feature tonight. Did you know that this was going to be an opportunity to take advantage, try to climb up in the points a little bit?
No, I just came here to run for fun. I really wasn't too worried. I just knew I needed to run my race. Just put down some quick times. I was pretty good all the way throughout the night, and then starting on the pole, I felt pretty confident. And Garrett came out of nowhere, made me work for it. Definitely was struggling for a little while in that feature to find the right line, but it was just lap after lap, just slightly tweaking my line through each turn, finding the most amount of bite, finding the right amount of throttle during the turn, and once I finally got it down to a rhythm, it seemed like it really prevailed in the end there.
Yeah, you said he got a little bit of a bobble that got you in the front. Once you got in the front, though, you had to deal with a couple restarts. What was your What was your mindset once those cautions came out?
Make sure I had a good start. Make sure I hit the one slider line in 1 and 2 good. Make sure I carried the most momentum coming out of that first turn on the restarts, and that typically would give me at least a little bit of a leeway on making just like a minor mistake, a minor wheel turn, and just thought I was really quick. Found my wing angle in the right position that I needed it, and I was able to just really drive that through, and seemed like I was pulling away. Not so fast on Garrett, but he was right there and stuck with me. But it seemed like I was still pulling away at the end once I finally found the line and throttle control necessary to take that slider line.
All right. Was there anyone you want to thank before we call it a night?
Thanks guys at Black Diamond, Drew at 19 Designs, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Brett at UDTV, you for putting on the broadcast, Don, Roger for the league and all the sponsors that come along with him, and always a fun league to run. And with the Pro Series off, I thought I'd stop in and have a good race, and it was definitely one of those. So, and all the fans and family watching at home.
All right. Thank you to our race winner, Joshua Stanky, taking home the top spot tonight here in week number 5. Once again, I see a couple of you guys in the chat. Make sure you did contact the Dirt Racing Network. If you have not already, go to the Facebook page, message them your contact information so that way you can get those prize packs out if you won one earlier in the night. I know I've said that multiple times, but just want to reiterate the fact. Make sure we get all of you that won your prize packs. We'll go through the results one more time here tonight. These are the final results. Like we mentioned, Joshua Stanky taking the win, Garrett Halsey second, Craig Dunn in third, fourth Larry Moody, fifth Michael Berthay, Craig Sibley sixth, seventh Richie Preston, eighth Kyle Keene, ninth Dakota Kuhn, and 10th Kenny Miller. 11th Michael Meek, 12th Christopher Monroe, 13th Trevor Royer, 14th Peyton Grease, 15th David Flick, 16th Carter Chevalier, 17th Garrett Boyd, 18th Gage Stevens, 19th Ryan Scheidt, and 20th Devin Cardwell. That's going to wrap it up here from the Monday Night Thunder Series. Week 5 is now in the books. New top 3 makes it interesting. We'll tune back in next week for week number 6. I did not check to see where we're at, but it will be the Open Series once again. For the rest of the week, make sure you come back Wednesday night for our Wednesday Night Warriors Series. We're going to have our ump mods back on the track. We're going to have a special race. I forgot where we're going. I remember that we are going with the big blocks, though. So, special race on Wednesday. Thursday night, of course, we got our 410 Wicked Gum Energy Outlaw Series. So tune in for that. Both of those shows go live at 8 Eastern as well. And then, of course, on Sunday nights, Roger's got his Hales Corner Series. A couple races there going on late at night. Remember to go like the Facebook page for the Dirt Racing Network. Follow it so we can get to 10,000. We can get that promotion going with our big show. And make sure you like and subscribe to all of our streaming channels on YouTube, Twitch, and of course anywhere else we may be. For Roger Wagner, I'm Dom Santina. Another night in the books. Thank you for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed, and come back Wednesday night for more Dirt Racing Network action.